Mitzi was purring. I was petting her. Then she bit my hand and walked off. Your cat does a 3-second countdown before every bite, and you've almost certainly been missing it. Let's start with the moment that confuses everyone. It looked like nowhere. It wasn't nowhere. Cats have something behaviorists call a petting threshold, a limit on how much physical contact feels good before it starts to feel like too much. The tricky part is that the limit isn't fixed. It changes based on mood, location on the body, how long you've been petting, even how the cat is feeling that day. What felt great for the first 30 seconds can tip into overstimulation by minute 2, and the cat's nervous system crosses that line a few seconds before you do. That's the whole misunderstanding. You're still in "this is nice" mode. She's already moved into "this needs to stop" mode. The bite isn't the start of the message, it's the end of it, the part you actually noticed. That threshold is real, but here's the thing: your cat was telling you it was coming. You just weren't reading the signs. Before Mitzi bites, 3 things happen in order, and I used to miss every single one of them. First, the tail. It goes from relaxed to a slight flick. Not the big swishing you see when she's annoyed at the dog, just a small twitch at the very tip. Second, the ears. They rotate slightly back into the sides, not flatten, just turned down like she's listening for an exit. Third, and this is the one almost nobody catches, a ripple along her back, like a shiver that isn't a shiver, almost a muscle twitch running down her spine. Any one of these on its own might not mean much, but when they show up together in that order, it's a countdown. From the first tail flick to the bite is usually only a few seconds. That's not a lot of warning, but it is warning. And once you can see that countdown coming, the play is honestly stupidly simple. I'll show you exactly what to do with it in a minute. But first, you need to know which kind of bite you're actually dealing with, because they're not all the same. Not all bites are the same bite, and this is the part most people never get explained properly. A warning bite, the overstimulation kind, is fast, usually not very hard, and your cat is gone immediately afterward. No follow-up, no lingering, just contact and exit. That's a cat saying that's enough as clearly as she knows how. A love bite is something else entirely. It's softer, often slower, and it usually comes with the cat staying right where she is, okay, like sometimes even leaning into you afterward. This one comes from grooming behavior. Cats groom each other with a combination of licking and gentle nibbling. And when your cat does that combination to you, she's not drawing a boundary. She's including you in the same behavior she'd use on another cat she's bonded to. The confusing part is that both can look similar in the first half second. The difference is what happens immediately after, whether your cat leaves or stays. That second one, the bite then stay tonight, is actually the one I get asked about most because it usually comes with something extra. The lick then bite combo. Mitzi does this sometimes, and for ages I genuinely thought she was malfunctioning, switching between 2 completely opposite things in the same 5 seconds. She wasn't malfunctioning, she was grooming. In cat-to-cat grooming, the kaiju, a lick followed by a small nibble is just part of the normal sequence. The nibble isn't a correction to the lick, it's the next step in it. When Mitzi licks my hand and then gives it a gentle bite, she's running that exact same sequence on me. It only feels jarring because to us, licking means affection and biting means something went wrong. To her, they're the same gesture, back to back. So if your cat licks you and then nibbles, that's not a mixed signal. That's one signal, just longer than you expected. Now, knowing all this is useful, but here's what to actually do with it. So the next time you're petting your cat, here's the play. Watch for the tail flick and the ear rotation. Those are your 2-second warning. The moment you see either one, just stop. Don't pull your hand away fast, which can actually escalate things. Just go still, then slowly remove your hand. If you want to extend a petting session, work with the threshold instead of against it. Shorter sessions, more often, tend to keep cats well under their limit. 5 gentle minutes, 5 times a day, beats 1 long session that runs into the wall every time. And if you get a love bite, the soft, lingering kind, you don't need to do anything at all. That one's not a request to stop. It's just your cat speaking her native language and you having to be close enough to receive it. So that's the whole sequence, the threshold that moves without warning, the 3 signs that come before the bite, the difference between a warning and a love bite, and the lick then nibble that's been confusing cat owners forever for no reason at all. Mitzi still does this to me sometimes. Purring 1 second, a little nip the next. I don't take it personally anymore. Most of the time I catch the tail flick now, and you stop a few seconds early. She never gets to the bite at all anymore. in the comments then tell me, warning bite or love bite? Which one is your cat? Because now you actually know the difference. Next week, I'm breaking down the thing your cat does at 3 a.m. that isn't random at all. And the science behind it is actually a little unsettling. See you in the next one.